Hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about how I understood 99% of English movies in just 1 month. If you've ever watched a movie in English and felt lost, missing the jokes, the emotions, the meaning, this is for you. Because I was there too. I know the frustration of reading subtitles while everyone else is laughing, of rewinding scenes again and again, and still not getting it. Today, I'm going to show you the exact process that turned movies into my personal English classroom. Without boring grammar drills, without expensive courses, just real living English. By the end of this video, you'll know how to watch any movie and actually feel the language the same way a native speaker does. So stick around, and if you want more real strategies to master English fast, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. One night I watched a movie. At first, I understood nothing. The voices, the laughs, the sighs. They all passed over me like wind over a field. I caught a word here, a phrase there, but the meaning was scattered, incomplete. And then something changed. I stopped trying to translate. I stopped hunting for grammar, for dictionaries, for exact definitions. Instead, I let my ears and my mind float together. I noticed patterns, how questions rise in pitch, how excitement stretches words, how sadness softens them. I caught the rhythm before the meaning, and suddenly the words felt familiar, like friends I had forgotten I already knew. That night, I realized what most teachers never tell you. English isn't learned through rules. It's recognized through patterns, triggers, and context. The shortcuts are there, but you have to know where to look. Here are the phrases I started hearing, feeling, and repeating in that movie, and how I use them in daily life. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good. I'll mean almost the same, but your tone changes the meaning. Native speakers sense confidence or doubt through small inflections. Wait a minute. Hold on. Perfect for pausing, buying time, sounding natural. Let's go. Come on. Short, sharp, immediate. Energy matters more than grammar. I don't know. I'm not sure. Safe phrases that show honesty and humility. What's up? How's it going? Greeting phrases. Variations let you sound casual or close. Really? Seriously? Tiny words that convey emotion. Often missing in textbooks. Thank you. Thanks a lot. The rhythm and stress make it polite and natural. No problem. It's okay. Answers to thanks that feel effortless. See you later. Catch you soon. Flexibility in endings makes you sound like a native. I get it. I understand. Shows comprehension, not just repeating. That's crazy. Unbelievable. Emotions embedded in phrases. Native speakers rely on these for connection. Let me see. Let me check. Everyday phrases signals action and engagement. Good idea. Sounds good. Agreement without overthinking. I hope so. I think so. Subtle uncertainty, very natural. Excuse me. Sorry. Different situations, same phrase. With slight tone adjustment. Why these phrases work is simple. But most learners don't notice. Native English isn't built on perfect grammar. It's built on timing, tone, and repetition. The words themselves are often secondary. Your brain catches patterns first, then meaning, then confidence. Hidden rules most learners never see. Stress the right word. I don't know versus I don't know. Changes meaning completely. Use contractions. I'm your we're. Sound like music to the ear. Textbooks ignore this. Echo emotions. Match the mood. Slow when sad, fast when excited. Your voice signals understanding before your words do. Short phrases win. Long sentences only confuse. Native speakers thrive on short, punchy communication. Repeat silently first. Hear it in your mind. Feel it in your mouth. Then speak it. As I repeated these phrases during the movie, I began to understand not just the words, but the intent behind them. The rhythm of conversation became a map. My brain lit up differently. I didn't memorize. I recognized. Here's the secret key. The one thing I never tell classrooms, because it's too powerful for rote learning. Focus on the connector sounds between words. The tiny T, D, or that links phrases. Native speakers glide through them. When you mimic these subtle links, your English stops sounding foreign overnight. It's invisible, effortless, transformational. You will hear it, repeat it, and suddenly, English feels like it was already yours. Remember, this knowledge is rare. Few ever notice. Fewer still teach it. Tonight you hold it. You can use it. You can feel it. You are no longer just learning words. You are stepping inside the language itself. The first 10 minutes, your brain is fresh. That is the secret window. The golden moment most learners never notice. I played the start of Forrest Gump every morning. I heard his voice. I felt the rhythm of his speech. My brain remembered the tone before the words. And this is what most teachers never tell you. It's not about understanding everything. It's about catching the energy first, the pattern first, the feeling first. Once your brain locks onto the rhythm, the words come naturally. Think about it. Your mind is clean in those first 10 minutes. No distractions. No fatigue. Every phrase you hear, every pause you notice, leaves a deep, invisible track, like footprints in soft sand, that your brain follows again and again. And repetition in this state, it's magical. Neural tracks are created faster, stronger, lasting longer. Here are the phrases I used during those golden 10 minutes, and how I practiced them every day. Good morning. Morning. Short, natural greetings. Casual or polite depending on tone. How are you? How's it going? Opens conversation. Slight variations make you sound alive, not textbook. I'm fine. I'm good. All good. Tone carries confidence. Small stress changes meaning. Let's start. Shall we begin? Immediate. Clear. Useful in every setting. Wait a minute. Hold on. Pause. Think. Sound natural. I see. I understand. Short, confident, comprehension phrases. Thanks. Thank you very much. Rhythm and stress make it polite effortlessly. No problem. That's okay. Responses to gratitude. Native speakers rarely say, "You're welcome" casually. See you soon. Catch you later. Flexible. Casual endings for conversation. Excuse me. Sorry. Simple, adaptable, polite phrases. Really? Seriously? Tiny words packed with emotion. Express surprise, doubt, or interest. Good idea. Sounds good. Agreement, fast, natural. I hope so. I think so. Subtle uncertainty, sounds human. Let me see. Let me check. Everyday phrases that signal action and engagement. Come on, let's go. Short, sharp, immediate, energetic phrases. Why these phrases work? Timing, rhythm, repetition. Most learners think vocabulary is about memorization. Native speakers don't memorize. They feel, recognize, echo. The first 10 minutes give your brain the perfect state to do exactly that. Hidden rules most beginners never see. Stress the key word. I see it versus I see it changes meaning. Use contractions naturally. I'm your, we're flow like music. Textbooks often miss this. Echo emotion first. Match speed and pitch to the speaker. Slow when sad. Fast when excited. Short beats win. Long sentences slow your brain. And lose attention. Silent repetition first. Hear it in your mind. Feel it in your mouth. Then speak it. Every morning, those first 10 minutes became my training ground. I didn't force comprehension. I listened to rhythm, tone, pause, energy. I repeated phrases silently, then aloud. I caught the connector sounds. Tiny links like a, T, or D gliding words together. Most learners ignore them, but they make English sound alive. Here's the final secret key. The one you will hold alone. When your brain is fresh, whisper your phrases softly before speaking. Not loud, not rehearsed, just whisper. It creates a subtle imprint in your voice memory. Later, when you speak normally, your words carry the natural tone, stress, rhythm of a native speaker. Without effort. It's invisible, quiet, more powerful than any textbook. Remember, this golden window comes once every day. 10 minutes. Fresh brain. Your private moment. Use it. Repeat. Feel it. You are no longer learning English as a subject. You are letting English wake up inside you, shadowing the voice inside my voice. Shadowing is not just reading. It is listening, breathing, and speaking at the same time. It is like singing along with a song. Why it helps? Your mouth learns the sounds of English. Your ears learn the music of English. Your brain connects listening and speaking together. Later, you will speak faster and more naturally. Small example, cooking. Imagine you are cooking. You see a recipe. You read. Add 2 eggs. You say it out loud exactly like the voice. Add 2 eggs. Same speed, same tone. Then, Mix well. You say, mix well. Same pause, same feeling. Your mouth, ears, and brain work together. Small example, music. Think of a song. You hear, twinkle, twinkle, little star. You say, twinkle, twinkle, little star. You copy the rhythm, the pauses, the feeling. Not just words. Music helps your English stick in your brain. Mini conversation practice. Listen first, then shadow. Friend, hi, how are you? You, hi, how are you? Same pause, same smile. Friend, I am good. And you? You, I am good. And you? Do it slowly. Copy every sound. You are training your voice. You are training your brain. Meditation phrase. Say this quietly, slowly. Breathe in English. Speak in English. I breathe English. I speak with it. Repeat 3 times. Feel your body, your breath, your mouth. Brain reason. Your brain learns when mouth and ear move together. It is like learning to ride a bike. Watch the teacher. Copy the moves. Soon you do it without thinking. Shadowing helps your English become automatic. My brain's love for patterns. Here is the truth most teachers never tell you. Your brain does not learn English by memorizing rules or repeating long grammar drills. That is slow, frustrating, often useless. Real learning happens when your brain catches patterns. Words, sounds, pauses, feelings. Your brain loves repetition, rhythm, and predictability. Movies, songs, conversations, they're pattern machines. And if you learn to notice these patterns, you can speed up your English learning in ways that feel almost like magic. Think of the movie Finding Nemo. There is a simple line. Just keep swimming. On the surface, it is just 3 words. But your brain hears them over and over in the movie. You hear the voice, the tone, the pauses. You feel the rhythm. You repeat it, maybe without even realizing. By the end of the day, those 3 words are stuck in your head. You can say them naturally, without thinking. That is the power of pattern recognition. Now imagine applying this every day. Not just with one line, but with tiny repeated phrases from real life. At a cafe, can I have a coffee? At work, I will check and let you know. With friends, see you later. At the airport, where is the gate? These sentences are small patterns. They repeat in real situations. Your brain loves them because it predicts what comes next. Patterns feel safe, comfortable, easy. When you repeat them, your brain stores them automatically. Soon, saying them becomes effortless. Here is a hidden truth most learners miss. It is not about how many words you know. It is about how well your brain recognizes and remembers patterns. That tiny pause between just and keep, the slight stress on swimming, your brain notices it. Your mouth notices it. Your ear notices it. That is why shadowing and repetition of real phrases works faster than any textbook. Let's make it practical. Today, pick one short sentence you hear in a movie, song, or conversation. Hear it. Copy the tone, the pause, the rhythm. Speak it aloud 3 times in a row. Then use it in a real situation. It can be, I don't understand. Can you help me? I like this. Do not overthink it. Do not correct yourself too much. Your brain is building automatic memory. The rhythm, the feeling, the voice, they are the keys. Another powerful trick: stack patterns. Take one pattern and attach a second one. For example, just keep swimming. I can do this. You just created a micro conversation. Your brain now remembers two patterns together. You can continue stacking like building blocks. In weeks, your mouth will know dozens of these mini patterns. You can combine them naturally. This is exactly what I have seen with hundreds of learners. People stuck at beginner level suddenly start speaking in short, natural sentences. They sound confident, fluid, and real. Why? They caught the patterns and they kept them. Not because of grammar rules, not because of vocabulary lists, but because they used the brain's love for repetition and predictability. Repeat this phrase quietly, slowly, with your breath and voice. I catch the patterns. I keep them. Feel it. Breathe it. Speak it aloud. Your brain recognizes it as something safe, something yours. Start small. One sentence. One rhythm. One pause. Repeat. Notice. Use. Stack. That is the insider way. That is how English becomes natural. That is how struggling learners start to speak faster in days, not years. The power of rewatching without fear. Here is the hidden truth most English learners never hear. The key to fast, natural English is not just listening or reading once. It is rewatching, relistening, repeating without fear. Beginners often feel foolish. They think, I already saw this. I should understand everything. Why am I lost again? That thought is a trap. Every rewatch is not a sign of failure. It is a deeper dive. It is a step closer to fluency. Let me show you how this works. Imagine your first day watching a short movie clip, a news segment, or a conversation video. You might understand 40% of the words and sentences. That is okay. Day one is your brain starting to notice the patterns. The pauses, the tone, the rhythm. They are all registering even if you cannot consciously repeat them yet. This is your foundation. Now watch the same clip on day 3 or day 5. Suddenly you notice more words, more patterns, more feelings. Maybe you understand 60%. You recognize phrases you did not catch before. Can I help you? I don't understand. Let's go. These are the small sentences that beginners use every day. Your brain is not memorizing them, it is absorbing them naturally. Every rewatch gives your brain a second chance to notice the details you missed. By day 10, your understanding grows to 80%. You hear phrases and expressions that felt invisible before. You catch the tone, the stress, the pauses, the music of English. You start speaking sentences naturally because your brain has safely repeated them multiple times. This is the essence of the insider method. Repetition plus safety equals confidence. Confidence equals memory. Confidence equals action. Without this, words vanish after one attempt, leaving you frustrated. Here is a practical example from real life. Imagine a cafe conversation. Barista, would you like milk or sugar? You, milk please. Thank you. On your first encounter, you might miss would you like. After rewatching or relistening, suddenly it clicks. Your brain recognizes the pattern. You can now say it without pause, and you can use it tomorrow or next week. Or think about travel. Airport. Where is gate 5? First listen, 40% understood. Second listen, 60% understood. Third listen, 80% understood. Repetition is not boring, it is powerful. Each rewatch is safer than the first. You already know parts of it. You are building your confidence. And confidence is the trigger that allows your brain to store English for real-life use. Here's another hidden trick. Do not just passively watch. Shadow what you hear. Speak along with the clip. Copy tone, pause, and rhythm. Each rewatch becomes a mini practice session. You are no longer just watching. You are speaking, breathing, memorizing, and internalizing the language. Even small phrases stack. Watch the same clip 3 to 5 times. Each time, repeat the sentences aloud. Mix them into your day. Excuse me, where is the restroom? Can I try this? I don't understand. Can you repeat? Your brain notices patterns, feels safe, and begins storing them in automatic memory. Soon, speaking English becomes effortless because you trained your brain without stress, without fear, and without complicated rules. Meditate on this phrase while practicing. Every time is easier. Every time is deeper. Breathe it. Say it aloud. Let it guide your rewatching. Each viewing is a step forward. No judgment, no pressure, only progress. This method separates struggling learners from those who accelerate quickly. Those who fail often stop after 1 or 2 watches, thinking they should get it all immediately. The learners who succeed rewatch without fear, trust the process, and build fluency layer by layer. Feeling the story is more important than knowing all words. Here is a secret most English learners never hear. You do not need to know every single word to understand and speak English quickly. Most beginners get stuck chasing dictionaries, translating every unknown word, and trying to memorize endless lists. That is slow. That is frustrating. And it rarely works. The hidden truth, the one almost no teacher will tell you, is that emotion and context carry meaning faster than translation ever can. Let me explain. Imagine watching a simple movie scene. A mother hugs her child and whispers softly. You may not understand every word. You might not even recognize half the sentences. But you feel the story. You feel the tension, the love, the sadness. You understand more than your dictionary could ever explain. You cry. You laugh. You lean forward. Your brain locks onto the emotional meaning, not the words. That is the mechanism of rapid learning that most textbooks ignore. Here's why it works. Your brain stores emotion more deeply than logic. Logical memorization, the I must know every word method, creates shallow memory. You remember it for a day, maybe 2, and then it vanishes. But feelings? They trigger a biological response. Your heart beats slightly faster. Your attention focuses. Your neurons fire in patterns that embed memory automatically. This is why real learners, beginners who felt the scene, not translated every word, progress much faster. They internalize phrases, intonation, and timing naturally. Let's make it practical. You're at a cafe. A barista says, "Would you like some sugar with that?" You may not know what sugar means yet. But the gesture, the tone, the smile tells you the story. You hand over the money, shake your head, say no, thank you, and it works. You just learned a phrase without thinking about grammar or vocabulary. You learn through feeling and action. That is how English becomes natural. Another example, imagine street talk. A friend says, "Don't worry, I got you." Even if "got you" is new to you, the context, the expression, the hand gesture, the reassurance carries the meaning. You understand, this person supports me. I am safe. I can trust them. Later, when you hear or speak this phrase, it is already wired in your memory because you experienced the feeling first. Here is the insider trick I have seen in thousands of learners. Ignore unknown words at first. Follow the feeling. Follow the story. Mark the words you do not know, but do not pause every 5 seconds to translate. Let your emotions guide comprehension. When you repeat the scene, the brain begins to connect the sound, rhythm, and feeling with meaning. The words come later, naturally. They appear in context. You do not memorize them, you experience them. Meditate on this phrase while practicing. I follow the feeling. The words will come. Say it aloud. Breathe it in. Use it as a guide for every listening session, every movie, every conversation. Notice your body respond. Your brain relaxes. You stop overthinking. You start absorbing English like a sponge. Even short exercises work. Take any simple scene, a mother and child, 2 friends at a park, a taxi driver giving directions. Watch or listen once. Notice the emotion. Ignore some words. Repeat. Watch again. This time, repeat the phrases aloud. Mimic the tone, the pauses, the feeling. Every repetition strengthens your emotional memory, and with it, your fluency. Here is a real-life application for travel. Airport. Please step to the counter. The first time, you may not know every word, but you understand the action. You move forward. You follow instructions. Later, the sentence clicks. You remember both meaning and phrasing because your body acted before your brain translated. This is the difference between learners who stall at beginner level for years and those who progress in weeks. The successful learners stop chasing every unknown word. They follow the story, follow the feeling. Their brain naturally builds long-term memory, not through logic, but through experience and emotion. Every movie, every conversation, every real-life interaction becomes a classroom for the senses. You do not need to pause, translate, or overthink. You need to feel, repeat, and experience. That is how you internalize English like a native learner.